Hello and welcome back to another episode in our Pokemon Black Let's Play. So let's continue on and let's go fight Bugsy. Or not Bugsy, I don't know why I keep calling him Bugsy. But let's go fight the gym leader here. And let's get our third badge. All right. Hello, you're probably tired from wandering all over the crowded streets of Castelia City, looking for Team Plasma and the gym leader. So here, I'll give you this. We got ourselves a little fresh water. And let's do this. So, I think we are going to lead with Duat. I think Duat is our play here. And we just need to get all the experience we can. So this gym is relatively easy to beat, but you still can get got. That's something I feel is very common in these gyms in this generation. Is they're relatively easy, but if you're not prepared, you will get got. Like right here, we might need something a little bit better. We might need to do a little training montage because they're already level 20. I feel we are a little low. We're definitely a little low here. But that is okay. There's the bug bite. That's fine. It would have really helped if we got like a Tranquil or even a Zubat. But we're not too worried about that. Venipede should make pretty good work of all of this, simply because Venipede is a poison type, and most of what he's going to be fighting us with is just going to be straight grass. In this case, grass bug. And that's not going to do too much. So yeah, Venipede's going to be sort of the hard carry this gym, and that's fine. Because Duat's going to get his. Duat is going to get his levels. Whether it's right now or it's later, he will at some point. So, Poison Tail, 50%. But I feel like may also in crit. Yeah, we will take that. Even though I feel Poison Sting has a higher chance to poison, we'll still go with Poison Tail. Just because Poison Tail is a really good move. I keep clicking the wrong button there. So let's move Venipede over here. We will give Duat a little bit of healing. We have a freshwater, perfect. And that is bada boom, bada bang. I think there's a trainer that pops out over here, right? Yeah. No. Oh no, that just takes us back over here. Okay. That's cool. I just want to make sure. But we might be capable of just one-shotting this gym. We might not even have to do a training montage. In all honesty. Trainer's gonna jump out. And let's go. So what are your guys' favorite bug type throughout all the generations? I'm pretty sure that I could throw a Vigavolt. I feel Vigavolt is a really good poison, really good bug type too. There's just so many good bug types that they have thrown out. Ooh, okay. That's not too good. We'll use Venoshock. Alright, good. It's using Sweet Scent. That's fine. That is fine. We're not trying to dodge stuff out here. Let's hit him with another. No crits, no crits. Ooh, alright. That's what I'm talking about. You tank that. Decent amount of XP. Alright, we're going to switch over to Duat. I didn't think Venipede was going to take all that damage right there. Alright, let's start off with the Rock Smash. Let's see if we can get it to lower. Lower? No, we didn't lower defense. That stinks. That's really bad. See if we can get our crit. Crit. No crits, but we got the defense lowered. That's gonna hurt. Ooh, that hurt bad. Let's Razor Shell again. Come on, give us a crit, give us a crit. Ooh, that sucks. Let's use Rock Smash. This should finish it. It didn't. Oh, we're done. We're done. Wow, we threw right there. So we'll throw Venipede out here. We should be faster. Alright, thank God we were faster. Alright, there we go. Got plenty of XP right there. That was what, 840? That's good. Alright, so what we should go and do is we're going to go train up a little. I might fast forward through this, I might not. Once we go into post edit. Not too sure. But we will take on Bugsy this episode. Yeah. Oh, all right. I'm clicking all the wrong buttons here on my controller. All right, there's our bicycle. We'll probably go train at that little area where that woman has that drill burr. Get Duat up a couple levels. Hello, please. The controller is sometimes very tricky. Don't blame the controller, you just suck at controlling your character. You know what? You're not wrong. But it makes me feel better to know that I could say, oh, the controller. So, come on, give me a little bit of a break. I'm trying my best here, Mom. So, we'll go do a few runs on the drill burr. The drill burr marrow combo, and then we should be pretty good spot. I was really hoping that we got Whirlipede at like 18 or so, but I think it might be 21. All right, but it's a really good thing that we can just fight this one as much as we want. Hello everyone, it is Laxus, editing Laxus. So at this point here, I was going to just fast forward through everything because honestly, I wasn't going to make you guys sit through this. This is about a 20 to 30 minute long process, or it's about 20 minute process, I should say. And the goal here is to get Venipede to Whirlipede. Originally, I thought we got Whirlipede at 18, and then I thought it might have been 21, but it's actually 22 that we evolve into Whirlipede. And then from there, you only have to work for 8 levels until you get Scolipede, and then at that point, you're setting high. But yeah, Whirlipede just makes a huge game changer for this gem. because Whirlipede is a absolute defensive monster on the physical side, and the special side is nowhere to really bat your eyes to either. I think it's only like 15 points off its physical, but even then, it's still a monster of a special defense this early into the game. And then Duwat is just gaining a little bit of XP here. I'm not really worried about Sandile because Sandile is not going to do anything in this gym for us. We're not going to use Sandile. There's no plans to. But once we get through the gym, then we'll start leveling up Sandile. So at this point, we're going to head back to the Pokemon Center and we're going to get a few items because I just want to be a little bit more prepared. We're going to get repels and we're going to heal up and we're going to go back to the gym, and this is when we pick up. All right, so now we are back in the gym. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the little bit of terrible voiceover work that I probably did in the editing phase of all this. But now we will take care of this. We have a Whirlipede now, we have our Duwat, and we still have Sandile. So I think we're pretty much able to take on this gym now. I think Whirlipede's the game changer. And yeah, this should be a breeze. Duwat's still gonna struggle here. You know, I could have got a Darmaka, but I just really wasn't feeling that. I really didn't want to use it because I've used one in many of my playthroughs already. So I'm just more interested in doing this and running like this. Also because I want to use a couple different Pokemon than what I'm used to using. Combee, I think we'll be okay with just using Duwat here. I think a water gun should be okay. I feel like it's not special tanky. Yeah, it's not. I think it has good physical defense, but it's really, really weak to special attacks. Ooh, and a Dwebble? Yeah, that's true. The gym leader has a Dwebble, a Swadloon, and then I think he has a Levani. Let's use a tackle. Boom. Goodbye. I think using a Crustle would be pretty cool too. Like I said, this generation has amazing bug types. In my personal opinion, there's so many bug types that I would want to run. I think running a whole bug team is possible in this generation. You know, Levani's a pretty good grass type for a playthrough. Then let's see, you also have Scolipede, who is a really good physical attacker and is pretty tanky for a bug Pokemon. You have Crustle, who is an amazing defensive Pokemon. Ooh, let's use Water Pulse. Water Pulse is 60% power, I believe. Swadloon, so let's test a Whirlipede out. Then what else you have? So you have those three, and I think you have a couple other bugs. Poison Tail does a lot good. That is really good to see. And then we get a Scolipede in just 8 levels. So we're really not going to be sticking around with Whirlipede for long. Yeah, there we go. Good job. Oh yeah, you also get Excavalier. And oh, what's the other one? I can't think of the other one's name. But you get the 2 bug type trait evolutions, which are pretty solid. But we need to go this way. Oh, Berg, whatever his name is. All right, let's make sure we are decently healed up here. We're going to lead with Dewott. I should just use a regular potion, because I do think he leads with Dwebble. My bug Pokemon will get you with excitement. I'd say my bug type Pokemon are pretty great. Come on, let's brag a little. Dwebble's round little eyes are cute. It's resilient and reliable. My ace is Levani. It's really the best. I think it's so sweet how it makes clothes for other Pokemon out of its leaves. Of course, I'm really proud of all my Pokemon. Alright, let's do this. Are we going to be able to beat him? In my eyes, his name is Bugsy. Alright, so we start off with Swadloon. I think we're going to instant switch here. I think we just go into Whirlipede because he's going to use Razor Leaf. And if Dewott gets hit with Razor Leaf, it's almost game over there. Alright, and that's okay if you take my speed away. Struggle Bug. Yeah, that's not going to do much. Well, luckily we're not attacking with our special attack. You want to show off your bug types? That's fine. Ooh, can we get a crit? Can we get a crit here? During our montage, we got so many crits. There we go. Ooh, and a lot of good XP. Alright, so now he's going to use Dwebble. So now Dewott's going to be perfect. I could have swore he led with Dwebble. But that's fine, that's fine. We're going to hit him with the little Razor Shell. Ooh, sturdy. Use a little smackdown on us. Okay, that's cool. Ooh, there's the Hyper Potion. So I believe Sturdy won't happen again. I think Sturdy's only once. Oh no, so if you go back to full HP, Sturdy works again. Okay, good to know. I wasn't aware of that. Does it still work like that in the games? In the modern games? Obviously it works in this one. But I thought Swirty was a one time per battle ability. Per Pokemon. Poison Tail should do a good amount. Cut does hurt us. Ooh, we didn't get a poison off. Alright, can we get a crit and poison? That's leftovers. Citrus berry. Alright, so we didn't get that. So we are going to have to use a super potion here. No, that's really cheap, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Alright, can we get the crit? I think if we get a crit, we're pretty in good shape. We didn't get a crit, but we do finish this off here. Boom. Good job, Whirlipede. Hard carried. Oh, is that a full... Are we about to get a full level here? Oh, yes. Look at that defense. Oh, Whirlipede is a defensive monster. Oh ho, you are very strong indeed. I guess it's no surprise I lost. Here, take this insect badge. Oh, what does he give us? Does he give us Struggle Bug? I think it's Struggle Bug. There's our third badge. Yes, the normal thing. And you know what? I'll give you this too. Struggle Bug. Yep, he does. That's what I assumed. Also lowers. I'm the best guy to tell you this. It's the little things that count. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Let's hop out of here. And let's go to a Pokemon PC. Heal up, and then we can keep on with our journey. So let's switch to our bike here. Let's go get everybody healed up and looking nice and pretty. Boom, boom. Can we get it? Yes, sorry, we got it. Good. And let's hit here. Take a few seconds. There we go. Good job. All right. And from there, I must bid you farewell, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.